Hi, this is Eric Martin with Board Game Geek News. I'm here with Matthias Wagner of Abacus Spiele, looking at Alles Kase, All is Cheese. So, card game being introduced in early 2013. What's the goal? I mean, obviously, all is cheese. We want the cheese. We must want it.
Yes,
okay.
You want the cheese, and of course there are also traps, so it's not for free.
Okay.
And here are the traps. Here's the cheese, but you don't know what is below a card. Mm-hmm. And you have 6 cards in the middle of the table, and you have numbers from 1 to 6. At the end of the game, if you have a card with 6 cheese holes, that's of course 6 points. That's only 1 point. So you want to go for the big ones.
Yes.
But the problem is, the higher the points, the more likely it is you're getting trapped.
Okay.
So when it's your turn, you roll the die. If you roll a number, let's say that is not here on those 6 cards, then you can secretly look what is under the card of your choice.
Okay.
Let's say this, for example, would be cheese. And later on, if the game goes on and the card is still there and you roll a 6, then you look for 6s here in the middle of the table. You could go for this one or for this one, but you know something about that.
Right.
So you can take it now, put it in front of you, and that's 6 points at the end of the game. And the card is replaced. Of course, you could also go for this one, but you don't know nothing about it. So the game is about taking cards you know something about it, or avoiding traps. Maybe if you knew
by playing less risk
at that card at the start, at the first round when you rolled the 5, then you knew, okay, this is a trap, and then your decision when you roll a 6 would be you take it out of the game. That is also possible.
You can take it out without looking at it.
Yeah,
you just
without looking at
it on the side.
So you don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's too risky, or you go for the other card and take your chances. If you don't know what it is, then you maybe have the cheese.
Okay.
So it's 36 cards, 6 cards for each number, and for 3s and 4s, it's the 50-50 chance to get the cheese. For 5 and 6, it's 4 cards with traps and 2 cards with a cheese, and for 1 and 2, it's 4 cheese and 2 traps.
So if I roll on a turn, if I roll a 3, I have to take one of the 3s.
Yes.
Without knowing, or just take one and remove it out of the game
Yes.
if I don't want to take chances.
Yeah.
So what if I get traps? Why is that bad
So
for me?
having 1 or 2 traps is no problem, and then they don't count minus points at the end of the game or something like that. But the first player to get 3 traps is out of the game. The game ends, and he gets no points whether he has cheese cards or not.
Okay.
And so if you get the first trap, you can still go on, maybe take a higher risk. But if you have the second trap, you should be careful.
Okay.
So one option how the game ends is the traps, and the other option would be the deck runs out of cards.
Okay. And if you're not dead, then whoever has the most points wins.
Yes.
All right.
That's right.
Thanks very much.
Welcome.
Alles Kase.
Yes. Maybe we should eat one.
I don't know.